Joining me right now is Mr. Manickam Tagore, a member of Parliament Lok Sabha. He's also the whip of Congress party in Lok Sabha. Thank you, Mr. Tagore, for taking the time out and joining us. You're being accused once again of derailing parliamentary proceedings, Mr. Tagore. Your party had demanded, as per the Treasury benches, discussion on the no confidence motion where the Speaker is concerned, but suddenly you wanted to change the course today and ask for a discussion on the West Asia war. The Treasury benches say these are pressure tactics, that you're not interested in letting the House function.
Yeah, good evening, but this is completely ridiculous from the Treasury benches. We had given a notice in the previous session against the Speaker. There is no confidence notice was submitted by 118 MPs, and 3 of our colleagues has moved it. The reasons for it that the leader of opposition is not allowed to speak in the parliament. And then there is the way the parliament has been conducted by the Honorable Speaker, Mr. Om Birla, where the suspended MPs, opposition leaders are not allowed to speak. And then MPs has been suspended, women MPs has been alleged of misconduct and others by the Honorable Speaker is unacceptable to us. So that notice was accepted, and now they are listed on 19th and 9th and 10th for the discussion. It was listed and it has come for the major discussion today. But what happened in the middle is the government's politics. They had brought the West Asia situation statement before that discussion. The problem with this is that government wants to whitewash it, hide many factors on West Asia and the energy crisis and the Prime Minister's compromised Prime Minister's trade deal. These are all connected dots which we need to connect it, and we are very clear that we need a discussion on the West Asia situation, and we were insisting for a debate because it can't be Parliament cannot be a notice board. Parliament cannot be used by the External Affairs Minister just come and paste his statement and run away. We need a clear-cut discussion because the energy crisis is a serious crisis. NRIs, Indians are stranded there. Lakhs and lakhs of Indians are stranded in Gulf, and there is diaspora is in panic, and there is no clear-cut response from the government. Therefore, Prime Minister is keeping silence and is busy with Bengal elections. Therefore, we are very clear that we need a discussion on it. Government only brought that discussion also. Government only listed that as the first agenda today at 12 o'clock. And after that, only the no confidence motion, they had listed it. Therefore, we were struck with that first demand that when you want to bypass one agenda through your tactical things, means we will not allow that thing to happen. Therefore, we demanded that we want the West Asia situations to be discussed very clearly. In the morning India Alliance meeting also, it was decided because hurriedly the government included this statement in the morning agenda only. It was not in the yesterday's circulated papers. Therefore, the government can keep on saying these kind of things. And Piyush Goyal is the failed trade minister, and we all know that he has completely sold off India's interest. Even we have to get a permission for buying the oil from Russia now. US is going to allow us. This is the trade deal, we have signed it. Okay. Therefore, there are many questions we wanted to ask it. Therefore, the government don't want a discussion on that subject. Therefore, only they are giving blaming the opposition. But we are not worried about it. People of India knows these are all real issues.
Mr. Tagore, the charge is that the opposition is not taking how serious moving a no-confidence motion against the Speaker is. It's only happened thrice in the history of India's parliament, in parliamentary history. And you're not serious about that, is the charge coming in from the government. And, you're just looking to shift focus from it. Where do the priorities of the opposition lie? Is it to create a sense of hysteria and panic, or to follow due process, is what the BJP says?
We need to understand that when in the list of business, what is listed, we need to speak. List of business is what is list of business. List of business, which are all the items? First is question hour. Second is the statement of the minister on West Asia. And fourth is the discussion on the no confidence motion on the Speaker. When you are speaking about the second item, we are asking for that discussion to be taken up. Why government is confusing themselves? Why they are trying to hide it? They only circulated the Speaker office has only circulated, the Lok Sabha has only circulated those papers to us. We have to understand that in Parliament, the Parliament grows on rules. Item number 2 was the statement of the Minister of External Affairs and West Asia. We wanted a discussion on it. Item number 3 is the Speaker's no confidence motion. Tomorrow, let them bring the no confidence motion, because already scheduled time for the no confidence motion was 10 hours. Tomorrow we can debate it. What is the problem? From 12 o'clock to night 12 o'clock, they can speak it. Who is stopping them? They only inserted that agenda without any consultation in the BAC. They only inserted the agenda on the West Asia. Therefore, we wanted a discussion. Why they are running away from the discussion? Because this West Asia situation is very, very important for us, and we know that it's all linked to Israel, US, and all other trade deals. Wherever we had failed it completely, the government has messed up, and we want that issues to be discussed. And they are not ready to accept the demand for grant on petroleum also, and they are not ready to accept the demand for grant on external affairs also. The government is not at all ready to speak those issues on trade, commerce. They don't want the demands for grants to be discussed in the Parliament on those subjects, which is very, very important for the country.
Okay. You know, Mr. Tagore, on the contrary, the government says it is you, which is the opposition, and the Congress MPs that are running away from a discussion that you demanded, which was the no confidence motion against the Speaker, because you know you're going to lose, you know you don't have the numbers, and the government says it's a hollow charge in any case.
Today, kindly check it with the Lok Sabha agenda papers. You will find the statement of the Honorable Minister's statement on West Asia. Therefore, only the whole thing started with the government's insertion of that business item. Tomorrow's business item, if they are not inserting any other issues, and if they are going directly to the no confidence motion, we are prepared for it. Our speakers are ready. Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, Manish Tiwari, and Dipendra, Udda, and Jyothi are ready with their speeches. Who is stopping us? We are very clear. We had brought that India Alliance is together. In the morning, we had a clear-cut meeting, and we are all together in that thing. Tomorrow morning also, there is going to be a 10 o'clock meeting. We will decide, because the government is now practicing this kind of surprise items being included in the late night business being circulated. That's the problem with this government. There is no conversation with the opposition leaders. Kiren Rijiju, as a parliamentary minister, is just happy with his TikTok videos only. He is not ready to talk to the opposition leaders. That's the problem what we are facing now.
Okay. All right, Mr. Tagore, thank you for joining us, taking the time out. We're going to keep a keen eye on parliamentary developments tomorrow. Thank you for that quick chat. Well, this is the political repercussions of the West Asia war in the Indian Parliament.